Hello everyone. I am back to do some Star Rail stuff. I was going to be back yesterday, but then several things happened and then I was too sick and I was like, ugh. So I'm doing it today. While I've been unable to stream due to internet fuckery, I managed to upgrade my traces on Dan Hung and also get his level to 80. So, yeah. Get a bit more work here, like, I'm gonna need to upgrade his light cone, finish upgrading his traces, and then get some better relics on him, because these relics are okay, but they're not, the best. So, obviously, my boy Don Hung deserves the best. Ahem. Let's go back here. The fuck was I doing? Oh, right. Doing quests today. I guess I better finish the Locha one that I was already working on. I also accidentally walked into Luca's story quest. We'll just see, how many of these we can get through, cause I'm not gonna stream too long today. Cause my health is not fully recovered. But, that's fine. Korichi says these story quests aren't too long. Okay, so if I want to go, I need to go this way. And this way. See, I can sort of manage as long as I have a map. Let's see what these guys found on those, video whatnots.
Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Locha's appearance here. Locha's nowhere to be seen, though. Isn't this a scene from the Angler mystery? Shush! You're being annoying! I'm not kidding! This is straight out of the book! Now that you mention it...
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course! He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
That child looks nothing like Locha.
It wouldn't. In the book, the drug only de-ages the body. It can't repair damage to the soul. In other words, it's like molting, not a true rebirth.
Hatching rebirths are specific to the Vidyadhara. Can humans also experience de-aging?
Yeah, the Vidyara also restore their souls, though.
It's just a novel. Who knows if something like that could happen in reality? I thought of it as soon as I saw this footage, though.
Yeah, but that small child doesn't look like a younger version of Locha.
Sufang, the author, was a medical assistant in the Alchemy Commission. The medical principles of the novel are strictly grounded in reality.
Okay.
True. If someone from the Alchemy Commission was suggesting it could be done, then there's always a possibility.
So, March, what you mean is, the 2 people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Locha?
Guess his hair could be dyed. but I don't know. Oh, wait, but if it is a de-aged Locha, does that make Locha trans? Trans man Locha. That's my headcanon now.
What if a crazy angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Luocha gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping.
They're really getting carried away here.
The child in the footage has black hair. Lorcha's hair is blonde.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Also, she had brown hair, not dark hair, not black hair, but, I mean, whatever.
Too bad, Marge. No de-aging, no angler.
A detective's initial conjectures are bound to be wrong. Totally expected.
Alright, whatever you say, March.
The Cycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the two people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go. Time to interview the witness.
Alright. Whatever makes you happy, March.
Household registration up.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
I don't see the shopkeeper. Let's look for her in the area.
Oh, yeah.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
I remember that. The kid that stands behind this counter.
So you're still reading traditional literature? Move
Looks like Yinshu isn't here after all.
are the way
Where could she be?
Not grabbing a snack. Oh, what's this? Hi, Yunshin. I have an errand to run. Please watch the store for me while I'm gone. Back soon, Yinshu.
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
After 40 years, the latest addition to the Angler Mystery Series, the Hatching Rebirth Conundrum, selling out everywhere.
A new addition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Lafu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
I wonder if they have internet that extends to the train and can connect to, like, other planets. Because otherwise, well, I guess they could have also just been here before, but... Well, let's see. Any other sparkly things around? Because it still says I need to find clues. And I can't jump over the counter. Demonic, mysterious, treacherous. The Shunjo masterpiece, Records of the Supernatural, on sale now.
A supernatural tales anthology. Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
March can't handle ghost stories confirmed. Alright, what else have we got around here? Oh, nothing sparkly over here. Can't really get down that back alley.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature? Move
Okay.
on already. Web novels are the way forward.
Gonna add Korchi to the Discord. Alright. Oh, this is so cool. I love it so much. Okay. Now then. What other things could be around here? Yeah, I can't really get anything from this
80,000 for
way.
this one.
How do they get in and out? Do they just hop over the counter? It doesn't look like there's a door back there. Curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, because this is into the back room. Inshu. Clues. Any sparkly things that I'm missing because of the wrong angle?
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature? Move on already. Web novels are the way forward.
Hello.
Hello, Korchi.
How are you doing?
I am okay, but I'm like... I picked up the Locha quest that we started before,
Uh-huh.
and it's telling me to look for clues,
Uh-huh.
and it has the area of effect right around the shop. I'm
It's in the
pretty
bookshop.
Yeah, I know. I'm at the bookshop,
Uh-huh.
but I can't find the clues. I found clues on the floor. I found several clues on the counter. I found some
Have you
clues.
talked to the
Still
NPC?
reading traditional literature?
Which one?
Move on already.
The one that runs the
Web novels
bookstore?
are the way forward.
No, she's gone. I need to find clues.
Ah.
Could try cat. Oh, how about this
Hey,
guy?
Mister, are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
Wow, this dude's unfriendly as fuck.
Because we're asking nicely. What's with the attitude?
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
Threaten to beat people.
In your dreams. This is Genius Detective March 7th's case. I should be the one paying.
Yeah, I don't want to get arrested for assault.
Yeah, same difference. Pay up.
If you lie to us, we'll be back.
I'm not that kind of person. Come on. Yinshu said she had a voucher for her food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
500 strails! 500! My purse is crying. Come on, let's go.
I mean, normally we could also just, like, wait here for a while. But since this is a game, we can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the fuck is a strail? I have no context for how much money that is, but not my money, so...
The shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about. Yeah, that's me. Can I help you? You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go.
You return to the Spare Time Bookshop.
Footage. I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seems like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing, and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did. So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the Outworlder was doing? Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing. They smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
Web novels are the way forward.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Crane recordings, Lotcha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now, he did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it.
That's
After that,
suspicious.
he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the unusual Orber's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
Well, terrorist attacks will do that to you. I mean, here in the US, anybody who was alive at the time can remember what they were doing when they found out about 9/11.
Wait,
Yep.
so you're still reading
So, what was the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it. Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Locha is a villain. How can he do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
Marches me. How dare you desecrate a book? I used to be a librarian. We take this shit very seriously.
Yep,
If I knew
that's
the
true.
answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Lawfu. The how and
You
the
like
others
channel
were not
Lisa,
aware of what that
basically.
dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron.
Yeah, when I was younger, I always was lending out my books because, you know, I have quite a collection. If anybody gave me the book back and it was damaged in any way, I ripped them a new asshole.
You're still reading traditional literature?
I think
Was the
that by
book?
removing the page, Lawcha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
Exactly. I think Lotcha may have friends on the Lawfu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
March has just gone full tilt. Locha is evil. She's just like, absolutely the fuck not. He heard a book. This man deserves to die.
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Crane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
New message. Do you have some time? Please come back to the Realm Keeping Commission when you can. I've fixed some of the recordings, and there's a section you might find interesting. Alright. Well, let's go, shall we?
That's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
That's what happens when you're the main character.
So you're still
Alright.
reading traditional literature? Move on already.
I kind of want to look at that item. Let's see if I can find it. These research records. Bottle of draconic tears. I don't think we actually get to have the item. Even though it said it was put into my inventory. I feel like I am being discriminated against. Why haven't I
You have
received
been
the book?
cheated.
Yeah. I was gonna look at
I
the
think
book for
it's under
clues.
quest items, actually.
Quest items. This is the quest items. Inventory missions. That's what they call quests. See?
Weird.
I'm in the right place. Alright, let's see.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area.
Nice! You found footage of him leaving?
Yes, according to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Not far from when the little kid did.
Strange.
Hmm.
Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something.
Afternoon nap?
Maybe he spent all his money on Star Taro bubble tea and couldn't afford a hotel room.
Okay, but we saw him have a hotel room, so that's not gonna be true.
Oddly specific, March.
It's a shame no Psycranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to. This Luocha is getting more suspicious by the minute. Psst. I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
How does he always hear us?
Because we're talking right in front of him, March.
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Shut up.
Thanks for the
He's
help,
not the
Mr.
main
Yang.
character. He doesn't have ultra hearing.
Welt?
So, what did Law Cha
Yep.
get up to during those
You don't
missing
have
2
to have
hours?
ultra hearing to hear two people standing like 3 feet from your face.
Details.
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime.
Or to put it another way, I'm too lazy to explore the map.
It's too early to start field work. We must wait until my deduction is complete. Then
I
when we arrive
mean,
at the scene,
that's fair.
you'll see that the facts match my theory to a T.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Household
Yay!
registration
Mr.
always
Yang is the
takes
best.
forever. Household registration always takes forever.
Ready? I'm gonna start my reconstruction. Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
Your theory has to do with... Okay. Let's see. Why don't we shove Jingyuan and Blade and I don't actually have anybody else. Okay, so let's do it this way. I'll just use my basic party that I've been running. I'm gonna run into skill point issues here, but whatever. I'm sure it's not gonna be that hard.
I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
And now I'm Locha.
Mr. Yang, I'm scared.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
You think that would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
I think I'm actually going insane.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Yeah, that's probably for the best, March.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Oh, this is great. I love this imagining because it's his voice actor, but we get to hear him say things that he maybe never would have said.
Even if
Yep.
Lucha was able to
Pretty
unlock
great.
the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Alright. Let's see. What's the button for rotating again? Alright, I need to get them both. Oh, right. Let's see here. Oh, dang it, I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Well, fuck you too. Alright, so I want to get one on here and one up there. So, first things first, let's get this thing over here. Oh, I'm telling you, let me pick the thing. Yes. Oh, wait, no. Okay, now we get this one. Then we go here. And then we get this one to go... Oh, wait. Square? Okay. No. Let's see. Okay. And if I have this one, like... Alright. Wow. My brain was having trouble there, but I made it work.
Now that I think
Good
about
job.
it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
That reminds me of Psychopaths when they address the fact that, like, detectives, Did my motherfucking stream crash? Gorichi, do you have my
It's
stream?
still been going.
Okay, maybe it's just my phone. I was like, no, our internet data is back. Why is this still having problems? Okay, let's see here.
Hold on. This would have been too quick a route.
And what's wrong with a quick route? Hmm?
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Law Cha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
Ah, true. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
You look like a tasty morsel. Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Korchi, you've done this quest already, right?
I think so. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
The talking fish!
Yep.
Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain.
I remember the fish.
I love how campy they're making everything. Like, because it's not real, it's just imagined. This is great. I bet the voice actors had so much fun recording this.
Why is
Oh,
the
yeah.
monster talking now?
This quest is fantastic.
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
I'll see you off. Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Rise!
Let's see. Oh. Alright. Alright, I'll kill you too. No problem.
World cleansing dragon. Fight is set. Break.
Conflict is pitiless.
Alright. Here. Oh. Jeez, they're just all over the place. Alright. What do we got here?
Bloom.
Only 2 of them, though, so it's not that big of a deal.
Dead return. Your end approaches.
Show no mercy.
Dong.
What are all these enemies doing on the Luofu?
It's because... because...
March, you don't have to add in combat scenes while you're figuring out where to take the story. We can wait.
Poor March.
Monster layers and black market spaces, I doubt the Luofu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
Is this a detective story or an action movie?
The Angler is both a detective and a fighter. Anyway, it's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense. I try to go with the flow.
Whatever you say, Welt.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron? The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Plausible. Looking at the map, this place is well hidden.
I just feel
Finally, Mr. Yang approves Detective March's theory.
if he was gonna
Let's
sell
see
the
where this
Stellaron,
goes
wouldn't he
first.
have his coffin with him?
Mhm.
Stop right there. State your business.
Is that Mr. Yang?
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
Isn't puar a type of tea?
That's right. He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here?
What's your business here?
Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business or... Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
Oh, shoot. I keep getting the yes and no buttons mixed up.
Stop right there.
Yes, yes.
No,
Isn't puar a...
that's right.
Hey, I'm talking. Can you tell him... Excuse me. Never mind.
I have a...
Delivery?
I wonder if...
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make...
Again? I'll never be free, Korichi.
Rip.
This game is just gonna crash on me every time I stream multiple times. This is my
Ugh.
life. I just have to resign myself to my fate.
This is your life now, I guess.
I guess. Maybe I'll find some troubleshooting. We did quite a lot before, but maybe there's something we missed. Hey there, Loki.
Stop right there. State your business.
God
No,
dang it.
that's
It
Puar.
brought us all the way back here.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm talking. Can you tell him to be... Excuse me. Never mind.
I have a...
Delivery?
I wonder if...
Alright.
That's the code. So you're the one.
Take your...
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Alright, who's the imposing figure gonna be? I vote, Himeko, maybe?
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, wait, this is Pom Pom. I thought it was a different
Anyone
person.
else to be Mr. Yang?
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this
Startaro
delivery and make it
Bubble.
snappy.
It's a JoJo reference.
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
I could have seen Himeko as the gang boss.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, right?
Puar,
Pom Pom is funnier though. Let's
now?
admit it.
Ready to hand it over?
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
Selling a dangerous item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
When it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story, speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Amazing, March. You should be a screenplay writer.
Okay.
Huh. And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum.
Why would you think that?
Don't get complacent.
World-cleansing dragon.
Fight is set.
Break. Conflict is pitiless.
Receive divinity. Bloom. Repay. The dead return!
Savor it for me. Hear this thunder.
I have to play this with one hand because Loki keeps trying to crawl on top of my face and blocks the Wi-Dio app from reading my face expressions. I'm defending my life from this cat. She's so fluffy.
Darn it! This isn't over.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
Oh, look.
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
I'm aboard, Luocha. Time to get out of here.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
So we have video evidence showing him walk back the same way as everyone else?
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was him.
Wow.
No one gets left out of my stories.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions.
Welt is trying so hard to be polite right now.
For example, if Luocha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later? Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Luocha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet. You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Alright. Well, now that that flight of fancy is over.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission.
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
Traveler with blonde hair.
Didn't you love that quest? It was so fucking
May I ask
ridiculous.
why you're looking for him?
It was.
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Backin, we're not rehearsing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Locha, he rescued both of us.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
People don't wear the same clothes every day, March. What is wrong with you?
Dark clothing? Oh, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
There we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet. We were covered head to toe in... Anyway, I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story, I'm sure you'll agree.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully Mr. Lorcha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager. A thousand thanks, kind stranger. Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No, we can't thank you enough.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds. I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest.
Lucha's a doctor, too? Okay, well, I guess he's abundant, so that sort of makes sense.
There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
Here, that's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That's kind of cute, actually.
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say.
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him. Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery! The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about? Take a look yourself.
To the next reader. The killer is Cheng Hong, the nephew of Cheng the Ninth. Yours sincerely. Best regards, the immortal spoiler. Wow. Hey, isn't
What a dick.
Cheng the Ninth is that dude from Genshin Impact who writes books?
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
The immortal spoiler? Some people just want to watch the world burn. I'm starting to think the Locha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this? So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler. He must be a fan of this book too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
Locha has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Locha when you return to the Express. Wait, oh, that's great. And we got his paper flower. And we got music. Not bad. I think that's the end of this quest.
Yep.
Should I do the main story quest, Korichi?
Yeah, if you want.
I could also do Luca's quest.
You could, yeah.
Well, do you have a vote? Do you have an opinion?
I haven't seen Lucas Quest. You should do the main story, I think.
Okay, have you already done it?
Uh-huh.
It's not super long?
No, it's pretty short, actually.
Alright.
There's more side stories that are the main story as well. And those are longer and they're really good.
Okay. I was asking because, we got shit to do later, so I figured
I know.
I don't want to get into something that's going to be super long.
Would you like me to relay your
I gotcha.
I go where I please. I tried fixing some other relevant records in the Cycrane, and I found this part about Locha. I've left it with the 4-square mirror. Please have a look when you can. However, I still lean towards Mr. Locha having nothing to do with this. I see, thanks. Okay, so I have quite a lot of things here. Okay, Blade's text messages have started coming in and they're making me curious. I guess I should actually finish up that quest before doing this one, so... We have to go back to the Realm Keeping Commission. And it's not that way. It's probably this way. This looks somewhat familiar. Let's see.
Worry not. I'll handle it. Yes, none of this is our concern. The journey has only just begun to...
Huh? Where'd the sound go? Don't do this to me. Hearing half a sentence is like developing half a photo. I'll be up all night thinking about it.
Coffin Dancer. Oh no, you know the Coffin Dance song.
Yep.
Or, with all the memes?
Yep.
Okay, now we can do this part.
Would you like me to relay your message?
I don't got messages. I go where I please, let me in. There we go.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission? It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion. The Arbor's Resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin? It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously. When the ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self.
Okay, well that sort of makes sense.
Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme. The Stellaron Hunters, we know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong. It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, It was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Amichacitor may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at
What
my
you think
remaining
of the
duties
main
for the
quest
day.
so far?
It's quite the list.
I don't know. It's like pretty basic. It's just going over things we already know, and
Yeah.
then she's like, by the way, we don't know whether Ting Yun's alive or dead, so yeah.
It's getting late.
Rip.
If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
But I mean, obviously she's not dead, because they wouldn't put a dead character as a playable party member.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah, that is what I think. Alright. Yep. Otherwise, Senora Maines wouldn't have cried so much.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Yukong.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
Oh, hey, it's her.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Ting Yun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. Simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell, as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yan Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madame Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
Disney rules, no one's dead until you've seen the body.
You always did say that I like to gossip, and here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh, it's you. For a moment, I thought she'd returned. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amy Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
It's cute.
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me.
Which one?
It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
It's a little clay statue of a fox.
Oh, yeah, the fox.
Yeah, it's cute.
That thing is super adorable. I love it.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yan Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yan Ming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames, to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild, was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yan Ming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it? All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
How weird that her mouth isn't moving.
Hmm.
Did that happen when you did the quest?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's one of those things they'll probably get to later. They did that a lot with Genshin too, where like there wouldn't be voice acting for a lot of those little quests, but then new players would play through it and then suddenly there was voice acting.
Yep.
Let's see where we're gonna get off to now. I should go hunting for treasure chests at some point.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
We're here for a gift-giving errand.
Oh! This is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today? Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend, seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it. We should drink a cup to her memory.
Aw. It's like Ting Yun was a social butterfly.
Yep.
Alright. You need to go to Arum Alley.
All remains as it did yesterday.
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Cienjo? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast? It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
You never feel like clocking in for work, Chinchua.
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda.
Yeah, it basically does not occur.
Which, I mean, fair. She is struggling under capitalism the same as we are.
Yep.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're here for the gift-giving errand.
Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto, you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it cuts straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right? This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift from Miss Tingyun. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Oh, has this always been here? This one should be right. Guess I'll just let it keep going. I cannot read that fast. Alright. Unusual yin-yang phenomenon for the Ambrosial Arbor. Shit's about to explode. Alright, well, I guess I should do that. Since someone's gonna die.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice.
Looks like there's smoke rising in the distance. Miss Chikui sent us a side crane. See if you can get an aerial visual. This is an emergency. We need to find where the star skiff crashed as soon as possible.
Fun. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Ying just said there's smoke. Why don't I see it? Oh, looks like I ran into the edge. Okay. Still not seeing any smoke. Guess I'll just keep looking around. Oh, hey. Found a box. Doesn't look like anything crashed here. Got some doggos and a puzzle. Search for the victim. I don't know, these doggos kind of... Oh, look, there they are. I knew those doggos looked like they were going after something. I think I might be too close. There we go.
There. That must be who Miss Shikue asked us to save. We need to hurry. Those abominations have trapped her. Be careful.
Alright. My party seems okay, I guess. Alright. We got the birds. I probably should have actually taken a look at where it was on the map, but, them's the breaks.
Let's settle this.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. Heaven's surge. Rise.
Oh yeah, his attack is much better now. Wow. Look at him. He's hitting like a truck.
Yep.
You see that, Korochi?
I'm waiting for the
stream to catch up. Mm-hmm.
But
Let's see. Do I have any idea where the fuck I am? No, I don't. I do know that none of these enemies are weak to my shit. Okay, this one has got electricity at least. Alright, monsties, you gotta clear out. I got shit to do.
The fight is set.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary. Heaven's surge. Break.
There's no time to lose.
Yeah, look at that. That hits fast. Or hard, not fast.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I mean, both?
I will dispatch you. The strength.
There we go.
Battles are
Guess I'm gonna have to beat this one up too. Might as well clear the path. That way when we escort her back, she'll be safe.
Awaken, world-cleansing dragon. Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Bonk.
That paradise, savor it for me.
Bloom. Repay.
Too little.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Your end approaches. Failed to send you. I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise!
Follow my charge. I'll see you all.
A blade knows no mercy.
There we go. I've cleared out a pathway. Oh, that's not stairs. How do I get down there? Maybe this way? Might as well clear them out while I'm here.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set. The strength. Heaven's surge. Break.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
He's like, take your divinity back. I don't want it.
There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder.
Love playing with the Lightning Lord.
Consequences are mine to bear.
Lightning Lord is very fun.
Mm-hmm.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Grace. Your end approaches. Bloom. Unnecessary. I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise! Too little. Failed to send you.
Mm-hmm. Dragon Boy be hitting hard now.
No two are alike.
Oh, there's no way back this way? Oh, right. That's fine. I'm not lost. You're lost. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? It says that I could go down this way. Where's the lift? Oh. Well. I can't go that way. Gotta keep clearing the area out.
Let's settle this.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set. The strength.
Go.
Heaven's surge. Break.
Follow my charge.
Oh? Elaborate, Hune. What's going on? I mean, the octopus is pretty cute, so like...
Bloom. Unnecessary. I sense a storm.
A foregone conclusion.
Also, Hune, did you ever get Dan Heng? Or have you not rolled yet? I feel like I may have asked already, but then I forgot. Let's see. I'm gonna go. Oh, hey, look. Jeez, these things are crawling around everywhere now.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Awaken the world-cleansing dragon.
Give me the credits, little piggy.
You impede me. Your end approaches.
Uh-huh.
Heaven surge. Rise.
There's no time to lose. I'll see you off.
I will dispatch you. The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
There we go. Okay. So maybe I could go this way. Or is this the way I came? I think that's the way I came. Okay. So then if I cross over from the top... Yeesh. These guys are everywhere, man. Alright, You know what? I might as well.
That paradise may be savor it in my place.
These guys are just a bit tanky. Plus you have to kill them twice, so...
Receive
might as well.
divinity.
Unnecessary.
Time, radiant spirit. Heed my word.
Go forth, lightning lord.
Show no mercy.
Beat them all to death. Technically, since they come back to life, aren't we beating the life into them?
A blade's edge knows no mercy.
Yeah, I suppose so. Beat them all to life. Doesn't quite ring the same.
I like it, though. It's quirky.
Alright. That worked.
Heaven surge. Cloud-bearing dragon.
I feel bad for Jingyon. I'm having him hang out in my party, just doing single attacks. That's not what his kid is for.
That's how life is sometimes.
I just like him. I can just keep him around, you know? He's pretty to look at. Okay, so... this is the way I came. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think maybe it isn't. Or... well, you know what? This is why I'm not the person who does directions, okay? Yeah, that makes sense to me, Hyun. Oh, look, I found the right place. Okay, excellent.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous! Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Ching Ni is in trouble.
Okay, see you later then. Yeah, we got this.
Don't worry, Miss Ching-Ni. We've been in worse danger.
We got this. Man, I want a doggo pet so bad.
Is not the end.
Or a doggo mount.
The dead will return.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, Hyun.
Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Yeah, I recently had to get rid of a bunch of stuffed animals. Well, not recently, it was a bit ago. Because they tend to just kind of build up.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Unnecessary.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Okay.
The fight is set.
Oh yeah, apparently in this patch they updated Blade's auto attack, or like, you know, when it's on auto attack, they made him fight better.
There's no time to lose.
Too little.
The doggos hit Blade and he's just like, hit me harder, daddy.
Wow.
The loss. Fail to send you.
Oh, thanks, Hyun. Yeah, whenever you're doing story quests, I always forget that you can speed up the fight.
Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Chingni. We're not abandoning you.
Yeah, we got this. This is fine. I actually think we could kill them all, but the game just won't let me.
Hmm.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand. Cloud Knights, formation! Prepare to engage!
Eat them up.
Hold on, Chingni. We're coming to get you!
Nothing major.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Oh yeah, how'd you like the Yukon companion quest, Hyun?
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Let's settle this.
Let's see, who do I want to beat up? Maybe this one.
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
I sense a storm. The heavens surge. Rise! Grace.
Follow my charge.
Too little. Failed to send you.
Oh no. Well, thanks for the heads up, Hyun. When I do Yukon's quests, I'll do it on a day when I'm mentally prepared.
Awaken, dormant. World cleansing dragon.
Apparently, Yukon's companion mission is real sad.
I'll see you off.
I'm not surprised. She's got kind of sad eyes. Granted, most of the times I've seen her, like, by the way, people you know are dead. So, like, why wouldn't she look sad? But, you know. Oh. After cleansing the abomination, we rescue the trapped girl.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission dealt with situations like this in person.
Yeah, there can be slightly variations based off of the voice actors for different languages. Like, apparently everyone just likes Kafka's English voice actor. Which is fair, because she does a really good job.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Chingni decided
Yeah,
to
the
put herself
Kafka's
in
voice
danger
actor is
and trouble our
fantastic.
esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by.
Mother? Oh, okay.
Chingni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Chingni. It was nothing.
You flatter me. This is a Skyfaring Commission affair, yet the two of you had to put yourselves in harm's way. I am ashamed. It was because of both of you that Chingni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude.
I mean, she probably would have been fine, but...
In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Yeah, you're still in the middle of exam season right now, aren't you, Hyun?
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Chingni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
That's understandable.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Chingni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
I didn't know Yukong had that side to her.
You mean a scary mom side?
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Cienjo's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been.
God. So, Korchi, you know how, like, some people have, like, religions that don't allow them to use birth control, right?
Yep.
And they just have these huge families with, like, 16 kids. Okay, but now imagine the long life species. If any of them had something like that, how many fucking kids would they have?
Yeah.
That's so frightening to
probably
think about.
many.
Yeah, I imagine with long life species, they'd probably have to have more laws governing, like, reproduction rights, because otherwise things could get out of hand.
Yeah, pretty quick, too.
Don't your exams end after the 16th, Yun? I thought you were gonna do that after everything was over.
Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother. Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough.
Oh. Wonder where where Welt's kid... You know, he's separated from his wife and kid, right?
Well, not separated, but...
Yes, Qingni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself...
It's the same universe.
Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests...
It wasn't exactly intentional.
Well, I know. I wasn't using separated to mean that they're, like, pre-divorced. I mean in the sense that he is quite literally separated from his family and cannot reach them. Your exam ended on the 14th? Well, what about hers, though, right? Because that's also the kind of thing that might disturb her mental state if she has a big exam the next day.
Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
To the palace!
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace.
Take a joke, Welt.
Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum.
Yeah, that makes sense, Hyun.
All right, let's head out before it gets late.
Okay, where are we going? I actually am going to ignore this, because that's not the priority anymore. I saved somebody's life, I did my thing. Let's finish up this other quest. Oh, right, the way is blocked. Oh, right, that's not how you open the map. Alright. As we were. Oh yeah, I remember somebody saying... let's see, maybe this guy... Alright, so apparently, if he's... Wait, what happened to his... If you switch out, it's not him anymore? Yeah, apparently you can just, like, use this to get around real fast. I approve. It's not an alternate sprint, but I'll take it.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade.
That makes sense.
I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Oof, that's rough hewn. Yeah, it always sucks when people move away suddenly, especially when you're young and you don't always have methods of keeping in contact. I guess it's a bit better these days, now that the internet is more widespread, but...
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
I mean, can't we place all of it?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Oh, I get that, Hune. Like, rejection can be quite hard to deal with. But
All remains as it did yesterday.
you can always worry about that afterwards. You know, who knows?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
My friend who is still helping me asked if he can be like me after she rejected the confession. What do you mean by that, Hune? Do you mean that he also likes the same person, or do you mean... Oh, sorry about that, Hune. I didn't realize you hadn't done it yet. Yeah, I was doing it because I walked into it on accident. Plus, I was gonna do Dan Heng's stuff, but I think his other companion quest is locked behind this, locked behind the quest. I'd like some real estate. Honestly, same.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Alright. Where are we going here? Over here?
All remains as it did yesterday.
Ah, this guard is always stopping me. You'd think he'd know my name by now.
Relay your message.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Oh, nice. That's like one of their computers.
Hey, by the way, it's 4 o'clock already.
I know. That's why I'm finishing it up.
When the Alliance was first established,
Yuki.
all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a Jade Abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand.
So this is the equivalent of the horn we got from the ogre in Baldur's Gate. Summon us when you're in need, and we'll eat people for you.
No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
I get it, Jingyan. No booty calls. You're too old for me.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications.
Motherfucker. The game crashed again. Well, I guess I'll finish it next time since I do have some stuff to do in Meat Space. In that case, thank you for joining me today, and I shall be back another time.